Greetings, fellow YouTubers. This is Hunt Arian X, and welcome to my top 10 action figures of 2020. Woo, whoopie doopie doo. Okay, but before I get started, I do want to mention with my list, I am one of those people who put groups of action figures in his top 10. So if that anyway frustrates you, then my top 10 list is not for you. This is also my own personal opinion, stuff that I actually bought in 2020, not made in 2020, so those are just the two very simple rules I want to lay out. And before we get into the list, here are my 4 honorable mentions. All 4 of these action figures are great. I love these figures. They just didn't make the cut. Another thing about my list I forgot to mention, I also am including model kits. I do build Gundam and other similar model kits like that, so they will be included on the list as well. So, with all that out of the way now, let us move on to number 10. So, at number 10, we have the McFarlane Toys Shodo Todoroki. I absolutely love the McFarlane Toys My Hero Academia line. A lot of people don't really like it for the head sculpts and stuff. They think it doesn't look all that animation accurate. Personally, to me, I don't really mind it. I think it actually gives them their own unique westernized US style, and I think it just works for these action figure line. So with number 10 being Shodo Todoroki, he's got all the aspects I would want from Todoroki himself. The quirk aspects, the articulation, the suit costume design, everything absolutely works for me. This is a complete package, and why Shodo is at number 10 of my top 10 figures. Coming in at number 9 is the Mega Man X and Zero Kotobukiya model kits. I absolutely love Mega Man X, so when these two showed up relatively a lot cheaper than their D-Arts counterparts, I for sure had to get a hold of these two. In fact, I waited several months for Zero as I ordered him during the pandemic, so that was not good, but I did that anyway. Hey, they're both fantastic builds, really great in articulation, and I absolutely love these figures. They fall apart here and there, but the amount of accessories and love and joy I have playing around with these guys, their flaws don't bug me at all. So that is number 9, X and Zero. Coming in at number 8, we have the Team Ruby Funko Pops. I love Ruby. It's one of my current favorite anime franchises of all time, and so much so that I wrote a digital book sequel about it. Technically, you can find that in the thing below, description, but I love these Funko Pops. These are really great, and it's really nice to have the entire team together as some form of action figures. Ruby's skin tone doesn't entirely match, but I enjoy it, and I enjoy it, my bad, regardless. And regardless of how I feel about Funko, which is, spoiler alert, I hate them. But that is Team Ruby at number 8. Now at number 7, we have the Master Grade Strike Gundam. I didn't really like Gundam Seed all that much. I'm going to just take that right out the bat, but I absolutely love the Strike Gundam's design, and this Master Grade is perfect in my opinion. There's not a single thing I can see Bandai, needing to improve with this Master Grade. It is perfect. If you want it to be animation accurate, the only thing you have to do is not assemble that correctly, but that's the only thing. I absolutely love this kit. And it's why he sits here at number 7 on my list. I really like the Gundam Universe line. I do wish it was the model kits that were in stores, but not everyone enjoys building model kits. But to have this action figure line be in stores very easily to find, I absolutely enjoy it, and the Death Scythe is the best figure out of all of them. so far at least, and I really enjoy it. It's got everything you would want from Death Scythe, and it's just incredible. Yeah, so that is why he is at number 6. At number 5, we have the Jazwares Halo Infinite Red Spartan. These guys are great action figures. I was going to get Master Chief, but I couldn't find him in time during the year 2020, so he might be a 2021 thing on my list. Who knows? But this Red Spartan is fantastic. They have a bunch of great articulation, interchangeable hands, and really nice chrome visors and paint jobs. These are just overall great action figures. Both these and the 3/4 inch figures are absolutely awesome. I love them so much. They feel way too high-end for the retail price point that both lines are. So if you haven't got a hold of a Halo Infinite Spartan of any type, 3/4 inch or the much nicer 6-inch figures, do yourself a favor and get a hold of them. And that is why Halo Infinite Spartan sits at my number 5. At number 4, we have the McFarlane Toys Kenya Ida. When I first started watching My Hero Academia, my friends all gave me the nickname Ida due to my resemblance to him. And once I started watching the show, I kind of started to see it just a little bit, but I mainly fell in love with the character on his own, just through his design and personality. I absolutely love the Kamen Rider Power Ranger style jokes and arm movement he does, and the suit is great. And this figure translates that perfectly. The articulation is fantastic. He's really fun to pose, and he's probably the best example alongside Todoroki of what McFarlane can do with this license. That is why Ida here is at number 4. At number 3, we have the Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course Sonic's on that list, why wouldn't he be? And the Jakks Pacific line is absolutely great. I love the Sonic figures so far, and Sonic is basically the best one out of all of them, aside from Metal Sonic, but mine's across my house and I don't want to get him, and besides I didn't want to put him on the list anyway. But yeah, I love the Sonic figure. He's really nice to just pick up and pose around. Gives me very, I don't know, like nostalgia towards the Jazwares line, which is weird because I have quite a bit of the Jazwares line, but it's you get the idea. These are just really great action figures and are very much worth the time. That is why Sonic is at number 3. At number 2, we have the Revolt Tech Dark of the Moon Jetwing Optimus Prime. I'm not the biggest fan of the Michael Bay movies. I grew up with them, so I like them in that regard, but on their own, they're kind of meh to me. And none of their transforming Optimus Primes really stuck out to me, but the Revolt Tech one, ooh, this thing is so fun to pose around. Even though the Revolt Tech joints are very frustrating, I can't stop messing with this guy. The jetpack wings make it really fun as well. It's just an overall great time and very much worth the money if you can find them for a really good price like I did. That is why Revolt Tech Optimus Prime is number 2. And number 1 is no one's surprise, Earthrise Optimus Prime. Number 2 was Optimus Prime, number 1 is Optimus Prime, and honorable mention was Optimus Prime. But this one, Earthrise Optimus, is just great. It's a miniature masterpiece version of MP10, pretty much. It's got everything I would ever want from an Optimus Prime, and in a small scale, with the trailer and everything. This is just an overall great package, boasting a fantastic articulation, really great transformation, and it's just an overall fun package. I absolutely love the Earthrise Optimus Prime figure. It's my number 1 favorite action figure of 2020. So that was my top 10 action figures of 2020. A lot of good ones here. A lot of few that people aren't going to agree with, you know? But it's my personal opinion, and I really enjoy all of these figures. And some of them, I know people are going to be like, Transformers and Gundam, they're model kits and robots, they don't count. I don't care. This was just my list and my personal opinion, and I love all of the figures on this list regardless of where I placed them. And this is just a great time. So I want you guys to let me know, what is your top 10 favorite action figures of 2020 that you got? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you check my descriptions for all my socials, like my TikTok, DeviantArt, Instagram, and my Wattpad, so you can read my book series, Rose. Make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and click that notification bell, as I am a much smaller channel. Until next time, guys, see you later.